Thanks for joining me on Meeting Angel. Today I'm going to go over the dash cam that I have on my FRS. So first thing is it's a Blackvue camera. This is not sponsored at all. I just love that I have the camera on my car, and I've got a few different interesting and not so interesting things. This is an old brochure, but shows you that they've got a few different models. Older ones, I've got the DR750S-2CH, so that means two channels, dual channels, one for the front of the car and one for the rear. They also have the newer 900 series, which does record in 4K. So this is the box that it came in. It's already installed on my car, but I figured I'd show you. It did come with a baggie with little clips to clip the wires up, tool for tucking the wires into the headliner. Mine is hooked up with the Power Magic Pro. You can wire it up to your car battery. So as long as there's still juice in the battery, it will record whatever you've got the settings set to. So motion detection or whether something hits it, and they have different sensitivities for those. So while my car can record while it's parked, it does drain the car's battery. One thing that this does have set up is a point where it won't record if the battery gets too low, so that you can still start your car. My camera came with a 16 gigabyte. I found that given the higher recording that I wanted, I only had and the amount of traffic that went by my car, traffic, people, things, birds, I only had about a day's worth of recordings before it would loop back and overwrite the previous days. I got 128 gigabyte Lexar micro SD. There we go. And actually I now have two. Blackvue sends out, they actually give you a little USB drive so you can stick this in. You can pull it out of the camera and plug it into your computer. There's software that you can download where you can view both rear and front at the same time. You can take a look at information such as GPS and speed. The way that I usually access the recordings is through, you turn on the Wi-Fi for your smartphone and you connect to the Wi-Fi of the camera, and you're able to access all the recordings there. If your car is near, like, let's say it's in your garage at home and it connects to your home Wi-Fi automatically, it will upload files to the cloud and it keeps it there until it needs to overwrite it or until it hits the maximum. So you can always go into the cloud and pull it. You can connect over the Wi-Fi and pull it on your phone, or you can pull the card out and pop it into a computer. Some of the more fun things that I catch are just seeing different friends on the road, and even some people that I'm not even sure who they are. So here's a video of different times that I've seen different friends on the road. A lot of times they'll put down the window and wave, honk their horn, flicker their lights. So check it out. You'll see Jay's car in here a few times. This is from Christmas. We literally wrapped it in gift wrapping paper for about 24 hours. The wrapping paper actually did start to come off, and we were only going about 30 miles an hour. You also see Patrick flying by, Rishi's, and I really loved the bridge. And this scene here next to the water, it's beautiful. Sam actually had to roll down the window and wave. And funny enough, that same day in a town over, I spotted him again. I was happy to see David and Angel heading to the park. This was on the way home from Import Alliance last year when all of a sudden this FRS pulled up next to me and I didn't even notice until he honked his horn. And I realized he was rolling with his crew. Saw an 86, I always try to wave. I waved and later on I realized it was Becca. I always like to try to grab rolling shots of the XB because I know if it was my car, I'd love to see more rolling shots of it. So I grabbed those for Jay. Andrew driving with his hands in the air. If you listen, you heard him yell, Angel. Can't miss barber life. This one's a mystery. Don't know who the owner of this car is, or maybe I do. But we drove with each other for a little bit. They rolled down their windows, even though it was raining, to put their hand out the window and wave. So if you know who that is, let me know. So throughout these videos, you do see the timestamp, speeds, and you can hear and see front and rear. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next series of Blackvue videos. Thanks for meeting Angel. Bye.